Shopping for a digital microscope, the magnification number and the 4K label only tell part of the story. What really matters is working distance, the room between the lens and your board, plus whether that 4K is native or just upscale. Let's break down which of these LCD models gives you the most for your money and which fits your bench. Let's make it clear. Starting off at number 5, we're kicking things off with the TOMLOV 4K HDMI digital microscope. And right away, this one earns its spot for people doing fine bench work. For me, the real strength here is the autofocus. It uses a time-of-flight sensor to measure distance and lock focus on its own. When you're shifting between different components on a board, you don't want to be chasing focus by hand every time. This handles that for you, fast. Now let's talk about the 4K claim, because that matters. The video output is genuinely sharp, and the live view stays smooth with low latency. That last part is what counts for soldering. You move the iron, the screen keeps up. The 52-megapixel photo number, though, is almost certainly interpolated. Treat it as a nice extra, not the reason you buy. What I like is the flexibility. You can run the built-in screen, push it to an HDMI monitor, and send it to a PC over USB all at once, up to 3 screens live. There's also a microSD slot, so you can record and capture without a computer tied to it the whole time. That's genuinely handy for documentation work. The ring light is built in and adjustable, which helps a lot with glare on shiny PCB pads. Even lighting on reflective parts is half the battle at this magnification. Here's the catch. To get everything out of it, you need a decent monitor or PC, and you'll be managing cables and a few screens during setup. It's not the most pocket-friendly option either. The price sits above what I'd call the sweet spot for this category, so you're paying for the autofocus and the connectivity. If your evenings go into PCB inspection, watch repair, or coin work, this fits that bench life well. The working distance and the autofocus make it less fiddly than the manual stuff. You gain convenience. You pay a bit more for it. That trade-off is honest. The link is in the description. At number 4, the TOMLOV DM9. And this one earns its spot by going the opposite direction from the last pick. No external monitor, no cable juggling. Just a 7-inch screen built right onto the arm. For me, that screen is the whole argument. It rotates 90 degrees. So you set it at a comfortable angle and your neck stops fighting you. If you've spent an hour hunched over a loop inspecting coins, you know exactly why that matters. 12 megapixels and clean 1080 video, which for documenting solder joints or photographing mint marks is genuinely plenty. Now let's talk about that 1200x number, because you should know what it really means. That's not true optical magnification. It's mostly digital, and to push it that far, you have to bring the subject almost onto the lens. So your working distance shrinks fast. For coins, stamps, pen nibs, and PCB inspection, that's fine. For live soldering under the lens, you'll want to stay lower in the range where you've got room to move the iron. There's a review from Greg that sums up where this thing shines. I use it for coins and circuit boards, and the big screen shows me everything I need. The picture came out a lot clearer than I expected for what I paid. Setup took me about 5 minutes. That tracks with the pattern. What buyers value most is how fast you go from box to actually working. 2 honest catches. The stand has a bit of wobble when you adjust focus, so a steady table helps with fine work. And if you plan to run it as a PC camera, the streamed resolution drops. You get the best image recording straight to the included SD card, not piping it to a computer. So the trade-off here is clear. You gain a standalone, plug-and-play setup with a great viewing angle, and you give up some rigidity and live streaming quality. For hobbyists and collectors who mostly inspect and capture, that's an easy win for the money. The link is in the description. Moving to number 3, the JOYALENS 10.1-inch digital microscope. And this one earns its spot on screen size alone. For me, that 10.1-inch IPS display is the whole pitch. When you're inspecting a coin or leaning over a circuit board for an hour, a bigger panel means less eye strain and more detail you can actually read. You get clean 1080 video and 12 megapixel stills, which, for documenting mint errors or solder joints, is more than enough. But the part I'd point to is the working distance. That tall metal stand gives you over 10 inches of clearance, enough to frame a full silver dollar in one shot. And that same height leaves real room under the lens for an iron. So soldering, PCB work, watch repair, it all fits without you fighting for space. The lighting setup backs that up. You've got the ring LEDs, 2 gooseneck spots, and a bottom stage light for transparent slides. At high magnification, glare on shiny pads is half the problem, and being able to hit it from different angles really helps. And if these comparisons are helping you decide, subscribing genuinely supports the channel and helps us keep making them. Now the catch, and you should know this going in. The magnification numbers get thrown around big. Up past 2000, that's mostly digital, not true optical power. Push it to the top and you lose working distance, and you start chasing focus. The honest range for sharp, usable inspection sits lower than the headline. The other thing is stand stability at high zoom. Several buyers point out that small vibrations blur the image, so a solid bench and a patient hand make the difference. Nothing unusual for this category, just worth setting up right. It also lands well below the bench-grade picks higher up in price, and it ships ready to go with the remote, the 32GB card, and even biology slides. For coin collectors and electronics tinkerers who want a big screen without overspending, this is a smart value buy. The link is in the description. Moving to number 2, the Andonstar AD210. And this is the one I'd point a beginner toward if they want everything in a single box. For me, the strength here is how complete the kit is. You get the 10.1-inch IPS screen, the metal stand, a bottom light stage, prepared biology slides, the 32GB card, and a remote. So you're up and working in minutes, with no shopping around for extras. That remote is the part I'd flag. It lets you snap photos and record without touching the unit. At high magnification, the smallest bump blurs the shot. Triggering capture from the remote kills that camera shake. Small thing, but a big payoff for clean documentation. The working distance is the other piece. You've got a range from about 1 centimeter out to 26, on a stand that climbs past 12 inches. That's real room under the lens. Enough to frame a full silver dollar, and enough to slide a soldering iron in without fighting for space. Lighting comes from 3 sources, top and side LEDs for coins and PCBs, and a bottom light for transparent slides. So it actually crosses over into biology, not just bench work. For a classroom or a curious kid, that bottom stage opens up a whole different use. Now the catch. This runs off the wall adapter, there's no battery in it, so it lives on your bench. It's not something you toss in a bag for field work. And like everything in this category, the headline magnification leans hard on digital zoom. The sharp, usable range sits lower than the big number suggests, so don't buy it for that top figure. So the trade-off is clear. You give up portability, but you gain a genuinely versatile all-rounder that handles coins, solder joints, and slides out of the same kit. For someone building a home workstation who wants one tool to cover a bit of everything, this is hard to beat. The link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And at number 1, the Andonstar AD246SM. This takes the top spot because it does something the others on this list don't. It hands you 3 real lenses, not one lens pretending to cover everything. For me, that 3-lens system is the whole pitch. You get a soldering lens that sits around 15 to 60 times, with the working distance to slide an iron underneath. A second lens for coins and parts up to 180, and a biological one for slides. So one tool genuinely crosses from the bench to the classroom. The boom arm is the part I'd point to. It's metal, it's built for high heat, and it adjusts front to back, side to side, and on the angle. At this magnification, stand stability is half the battle. A wobbly arm turns every focus tweak into a fight. This one holds its position, which is exactly what you want for fine PCB work. On the imaging, it records in 2160p and pushes straight to an HDMI monitor, so your live view is big and the latency stays low. That last part matters for soldering. You move the iron, the screen keeps up. No lag chasing your hand. Now the catch, and it's a fair one. There's no built-in screen here. You're feeding an external monitor or a PC, so factor that into your bench setup. And the measurement software runs on Windows. If you're on Mac, you'll lean on the HDMI output instead. Swapping lenses also means undoing a couple of screws, so it's not an instant flip mid-job. But here's the thing, that trade-off buys you genuine range. The headline 2,000 times leans on digital zoom like everything in this category, so judge it by the optical sweet spot, not the big number. Where it earns the top spot is versatility, with a stand that can actually take the heat. For someone building a serious repair and inspection station who wants real optical flexibility in one kit, this is the one I'd reach for. The link is in the description. You can now tell what holds up from what falls short. If you want a standalone plug-and-play setup with a big screen, number 3. For a complete all-in-one kit that crosses into biology, number 2. And if you want real optical flexibility with 3 lenses for serious bench work, number 1. Updated links in the description. Prices keep moving.